Uncle Cracker. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're having a good start to your Wednesday morning. It is 9:12.
Oh, yes. And today we're going on Facebook Live, and in the studio with us today, very exciting stuff. We got 3 15-year-olds, secondary 3 boys from Hougang Secondary School. Say hello to Ariq.
Hello.
Ariq, say hi.
Hi.
Hong Si.
Yo.
And also Firas.
Hi.
See, I like Hong Si.
Why?
Yo.
Yo. Oh.
Yo.
Yeah. You can consider
My kind
a
of boy.
career in radio.
My
How
kind
about
of boy.
that? Okay, so they're here because they're winners at the recent Ignite Skills Challenge. This is an ITE organized competition, right, for schools, and they came up with an amazing idea.
Okay, before we get into
Yes.
the idea, guys, very important question.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
Very important. Peanut butter, creamy or crunchy?
Okay, Ariq, what's your preference?
I like him crunchy.
Crunchy.
Okay. All right, Hong Si.
Yeah, I think I'll take a crunchy as well.
Crunchy.
Same here. Crunchy
Firas?
as well.
See? You see? I told you. It's crunchy.
No! You know why? Because we're having this debate, right? And I'm the only one in here who likes creamy, smooth peanut butter.
And I told her creamy peanut butter is for people with no teeth. Shut up. They can't bite anything.
It's not true, okay? So anyway, thank you very much, boys, for joining us here today. So congrats on the win. Can you tell us how this idea came about, you know? But tell us about this product as well that you made. Anyone
Okay,
can go.
who wants to start with this?
Hong Si.
Okay, Hong Si. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, the Ignite Bread Cycle Challenge embodies the values of sustainability and innovation championed by both the MOE and Singapore's 30 by 30 Food Security Initiative. Besides noodle and rice, bread is one of the most commonly wasted food items in Singapore.
That's true.
So how did so you took bread, but what made you think of making a mask?
When we were doing the IT skill competition, I really kind of suspected everyone would do food. So I went with another option because during one of the workshops in IT East at the Applied Food Science, the participants were introduced to many different ways, many innovative ways of how food was upcycled. It was like hand wash. So this through this experience, this expanded our thinking. So decided not to go down just exploring food, but choose skincare and wellness.
Yeah.
It's a brilliant
So
idea.
basically the 3 boys, right, they used day-old bread, right, basically surplus bread.
Surplus bread, yeah.
And made it into facial masks. So where can I get my hands on these facial masks? Can I just like buy it off you? And then, you know,
She wants to
use
buy
it
your
tonight?
prototypes.
Yeah. Tell us about the process of making these masks, you know.
So when we were going through the planning, we had 2 goals. One of which was to reduce food waste as much as possible. Then, secondly, was to raise awareness to help youth understand why food sustainability and smart consumption matter.
Okay, so don't waste food. You can make facial masks.
Facial
with it.
mask.
Yeah.
I think it's fact. But while you were going through this process, things must have gone wrong at some point. I mean, it couldn't have been a perfect process, right?
Yeah. Well, let's chat more on Facebook right now with these boys.
So you've got surplus bread. You got the idea. You're going to make these masks. It couldn't have been a smooth ride. Little things must have gone wrong, right? What sort of things went wrong, and how did you solve the problems?
I would say.
Ariq? Okay.
Yeah.
Turn the mic towards you.
Just turn towards you.
Yeah.
Go,
So we
just
can hear
grab.
you. Yes.
I would say things like when we were making our products, our bath bomb and mask, we did things like a little late, like at least like a day or 2 before the competition, like that.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it was a bit of a last minute thing.
Okay, wait. There is a bath bomb too.
Oh yeah, we have one. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, smells like what?
So it's like what we use lemon.
Nice. You know bath bombs, right?
See, now she wants the mask and the bath bomb.
Yeah. Please, okay, I'm your first customer. Okay, so aside from starting a little bit late, you've had to make some changes to your mask as well, right? Can you tell us what that was? initially you went with a product that was what yogurt. It didn't stay,
okay.
keep for long, right?
So back in our preliminaries, we were doing the selections. We had only 2 products. So it was the body scrub and the face mask. So the feedback the judges gave us was that the shelf life is way too short.
For yogurt, if you
yeah.
use yogurt, right?
Because we were using a wet product, so it will expire faster.
Correct, correct.
So when we went back, we decided to transfer all our products to dry ingredients. So for our face mask, we used 4 main ingredients. We used kaolin clay, our breadcrumbs, dried lemon peel powder, and lastly we used tea tree essential oil.
Nice. So this is a product I can tell from the ingredients, right, that is catered for teenagers. Right? Because kaolin clay, tea tree oil, that's good for like absorbing impurities.
Perfect
And
for you. You have teenage skin.
thanks, FD. Okay, so yeah, I wish I had teenage skin. Look at these boys. They're perfect like ambassadors for
I
the
know,
product,
I
right?
know.
They got good skin. But was it why you thought about doing skincare? Because you wanted to address a need, that teenagers face? Because you're a teenager yourself, right? They face these skincare problems all the time, right? That's how the idea sort of like bingo. Right? Okay. So what were your roles? Like, maybe let's talk to Firas.
Okay,
How did you contribute to the project?
okay, once we refined the formulations, right? We each took charge on making our own product. Hongxi here worked on the bath bomb. Ariq focused on the body scrub, and I handled the face mask.
Oh, you are the face mask one. Oh, you're the one she's gonna remember now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us, how does bread turn into a face mask? Do you have to wait for it to like ferment or what?
Yeah,
I want to know.
what do you do?
Yeah, what do you do?
Kind of, I'd say we kind of have to wait for it to ferment. We use breadcrumbs for this.
Correct.
Actually.
So you put all the ingredients together and then what? Put it in a room temperature or some kind of controlled temperature environment.
Something like that.
And then how long do you have to wait before it turns into a face mask?
Yeah.
Okay,
They're looking.
let me
towards
just
their
help him a
teacher.
bit. Basically, it was actually quite a quick process. It didn't take that long to make the product actually, since it was just a little bit of mixing, and you're pretty much done for some of the products.
I see.
So it's just mixing it up, and then literally, I mean, if you wanted to market it, it's mix it up, put it in a bottle, brand the bottle, and it can go to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Holy
Okay,
smoke!
wait. You tried the face mask, right? Have you guys tried it?
Yeah, we did.
It's
So-
really effective.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's
Okay.
super effective.
Because
could-
I can tell you didn't get any breakouts, so that's good.
Yeah.
When you were
So far,
going,
no acne.
yeah, no. When you were going through this process, your teachers, your mentors, how did they help you? What sort of tips did
Yeah.
they
wait.
give you?
Okay, wait.
This is the
Fit one.
that point in time where we can score brownie points.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. This is
Ah.
My teachers are the best in
Teacher
the world.
Aslina, yes, you're the best. Okay, who wants to go? Anyone?
Okay, so how did they help you? What did they say?
So
me
cute.
look at my
They're
notes.
referring to their notes.
They've got
They've
notes for
they've
this
got
interview, by
notes.
the
They
way.
came
Yeah, this is
well prepared.
This is actually
Yeah.
a scripts.
Because they're so nervous. Okay, so Hongxi or Firas, you guys
I'll
wanna?
do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ariq will do it.
Let me
Okay.
find my notes.
Six of
Ariq,
five.
huh?
Five. It's five.
It's 5. Yes.
That is one. Yes, 5.
There you go. It's 5.
Our teacher, Madam Aslina, was very supportive throughout our project. When Hongxi first suggested the idea of creating skincare products instead of a food item, she didn't dismiss it, even though as NFS students, most people would have expected us to come up with a dish using the upcycled bread. Instead of limiting our creativity, she gave us freedom. She gives us freedom to explore different ideas and research possible formulations.
Okay, so Madam Aslina, who's here with them today, as their chaperone. Any other teachers you wanna say thank you to, who've helped you in this process?
Like the
Hongxi or Firas?
let me
Hong Si knows more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
knows more.
don't worry about the notes, okay?
Yeah, don't
just
just
Yeah,
let it go.
just
speak
stick-
from the heart.
I really want to thank the teachers who helped us voting, cause there was a timing system where it was a voting system, and we saw that we thought we were gonna lose actually in the finals, because there was a team that had way so many votes. So we thought that they are contacted their teachers to help them vote for them. You know that kind of thing. When you want to win the competition, you ask people to vote for them.
Yeah, yeah.
Did your parents play a role in this? Did
Yeah,
they,
what did they think?
How did they?
Okay, like my parents, they had no idea until they checked like the Via Parents Gateway. Like they didn't think they.
It's okay. I understand. I'm a parent too, A lot of things I depend on the app. Oh, you mean it's happening today? Okay.
But they must be really proud of you now.
Yeah, they actually didn't think we would win.
Yeah. But after the fact, right, when you guys won, I'm sure they're like
Yeah, they
full
were
of praise.
Yeah, they were super proud of us.
Yeah? Your mom especially. Come on, give me
Yeah.
that face mask. I need some of that.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so tell us about the most fun or exciting part of this experience.
Okay, wait.
I have one.
They've all got-
Me.
they've each
Wait,
got
I do
their
it, I
own
do it.
note. I'll do. Okay.
Okay, one of the best like exciting parts, right? When we are doing the 360 like photo booth, right? We all were in it. Like it was fun and memorable way to like congratulate to our like not to only to our success but also our journey throughout
Okay. It's fun, right?
True
yeah
enough.
super fun.
Yeah.
True enough.
So this was at the challenge itself.
Yes.
Okay. Do you guys want to continue down this path after today? Yeah, maybe whether it's in
I mean, you've-
skincare,
Yeah.
food,
This-
sustainability. What are your aspirations? I know it's very far off because at 15 I didn't know what I wanted to do.
I wanted to be a cowboy.
Should I do
Yeah.
Oh,
FD
no,
wanted
no,
to be a
no.
cowboy. What about you guys?
Hong Si.
Hongsi. Okay, hang on. Let's hold that thought.
Hold it.
We're
We'll
gonna go
come
back
back,
on
we'll come
air
back, we'll
and
come
chat. Okay.
Okay.
1FM 91.3, that's real life. Send me an angel. 9:24 on the morning drive. And today, joining us in the studio, we got Ariq, Hongsi, and Firas from Hougang Secondary School. They're 15-year-olds and they just won a competition at Ignite Skills Challenge with using day-old bread and made it into a facial mask.
That's incredible.
Right? With kaolin clay. What else goes into it?
Lemon peel powder.
Uh-huh.
And then like the tea tree essential oil.
And your most important
Bread-
ingredient?
Breadcrumbs.
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 This is all because sustainability in food. There's so much wastage.
Yeah,
So this
yeah.
competition, it's all about upcycling food. And instead of going down the other more obvious paths, they've chosen to make it into skincare. So aside from facial mask, there's also a bath bomb.
Yeah.
And also a body,
Body
scrub.
scrub.
Unreal.
Amazing stuff. Okay, so FD had a question for you earlier.
Yeah, so we were talking about your aspirations. What happens now? Are you going to keep entering competitions? Are you going to expand on this on the products that you've designed for this competition? What are you guys going to do?
Or maybe think about like what you'd like to do,
Next.
after secondary school. You want to pursue some kind of food science or health sciences.
Yeah.
Okay, Ariq.
Yes. My brother, he's a chef. I've seen how hard he works in the kitchen. And I enjoy cooking and as a useful life skill, but I'm still exploring and have not decided what I want to do in the future. But for now, I want to keep learning and discovering what I am truly passionate about.
I think that's very important.
Yes.
Discover your passion now so you can work on it and build on it.
Learn
true,
as
true.
many things as you can. Because you won't know. Your passion might be different tomorrow
Yeah.
or, a year or two from
Yeah.
now. But just dip your toes into everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, what about you, Hongsi? What are your short, long-term goals, aspirations?
I think I'd rather be an entrepreneur because when I was younger, right, I like to observe people do their jobs, their daily jobs. And I realized there's a lot of boundaries. Okay, you can't do this, you can't do that. But then when you're an entrepreneur, you can just sell whatever you want, right?
It's interesting.
Like
You can really
Elon
just do whatever
Musk.
you want. So I came to a conclusion that there shouldn't be any limits or boundaries when it comes to your dreams. The only boundary there is your imagination. I also learned that failure is part of the journey. When you fall, don't give up. Just pick yourself up and learn from it. You keep going.
This boy is 15 going on 21.
Yes. Okay. Firas, what about you?
Okay, so for me, right, I want to be like a software engineer when I grow up because like I want to be like my father. He's like my role model.
Aww.
Like even
Your father's a software engineer.
yes,
Wow.
even if he's hearing this, right, I think he'd be proud.
Of course
Of
he
course,
is.
they're
Okay,
super
we want
proud
to
of
know
it.
your parents' names. Come. They're listening in, they're watching now.
Yeah.
Firas, want to say hi to your dad and mum?
Okay, I guess I can.
Yeah. Tell us their
go.
names.
Yeah, what's their names?
Okay, like my mom's name is Shirin, and then my father's name is Rafi.
Yay! Hello, Shirin.
Morning, guys.
Rafi. Okay, Hongsi, what about your parents?
Hi, mom and dad. I hope you're proud of me that I'm on this show. But my parents' name is like Miko, and then one of them is Wong Kyon.
Okay.
Okay.
Wonka is your dad? Wonka is your dad or your mom?
Miko's my dad.
Miko is your
Okay,
dad.
okay.
Yeah.
And Ariq.
Shout out to my mother Ruby and my father Baka.
Yay! Okay, one final question. What would you say to other students or even their parents who might be listening in right now, right? Who are nervous about joining a competition like this? Because you know how it is, right? In school, it's so stressful. Everyone's talking about grades. You should be studying. You shouldn't be, spending time doing stuff like this outside, right?
Yeah.
So what would you tell kids who are keen to take on projects like this or even their parents?
Think positive, be positive. Always like be confident. Don't be like super anxious.
Okay.
That is true. That's true.
Hongsi?
For me, it will be being confident in what you do and don't be afraid to take chances. Have a positive growth mindset. Always.
Nice.
Okay. And Ariq?
Okay. Never give up. If fail, get up and try again.
Yeah. And to the parents listening in, always support your children 100%.
You
Right?
know, as we come to the end of this interview, parents listening in, the lesson you learn is not only that from these boys is that your child can do things that you never thought your child could do, but there's a group of parents out there that allowed these kids to do what they wanted to do.
Yeah.
And they came out winners. So I salute you guys as winners, but I salute your parents as well for allowing you to do it.
Yeah. I salute you for surviving your first radio interview.
Yes!
You did it, guys! They were so nervous. And now I have to convert you to smooth peanut butter fans, okay?
No. They have
right.
teeth.
Once again, thank you very much, Ariq, Hongsi, and Firas from Hougang Secondary School
Welcome.
for coming in today and joining us here at 1FM 91.3. Everybody say, woo! 1FM!
Whoa!
The Morning Drive, 6 till 10 a.m. on 1FM 91.3.
It's Wednesday, the 11th of June.
1FM Day Check by Gain City. Get up to 90% off at Gain City's annual financial year clearance sale. Everything must go. Hurry down to Gain City main showrooms today.
This is 1FM, a station of SPH Media, Singapore's newest and fastest.